45 minutes to 1 hour, 1 hour live streaming, one tournament on the side. And real time. So let me fix everything. This is better. And we're going to need 2 tables beside the Zoom tables, regular tables. First decision of the day on table 2. We're going to stay in this. We're almost ready. We need this. And we're going to peel. We don't have the 4 of spades, but going to try nonetheless. So now we're not going to raise. He shoves here. We may have a major problem because this guy is not aggressive at all. But we have to call here. We have to. Yep. Major problem on a bad pre-flop call. But we'll survive. All right. Tournament is ongoing too. Let me check everything. Mic check is good. Checking back on table 1 and straight raise on table 3. $12.9 on a 3-bet. We're going for the 4-bet. F6 is in there, but we're going to risk it. Is it the second blunder already? They decide to fold. You're missing 1 table. See them. Let me check. Let's peel 1 on table 1. Let's see if it's flinching. He is, but the ace is not really good, but we're going for the overbet here. So, yeah, I missed the start of this. Come on. I want my live results. Yep. Interesting on table 4. Not an aggro 3 better. Yeah. $12.1. You deserve it. You deserve it. So I'm not going to comment on every spot. I have 7 tables. So I think you understand me. The point is to follow the red square, and whenever I announce the table number, we flop the world on table 4. The bad news will come on a 9 pairing. B50. Enough. I said the 9 pairing because 10s and queens are a lot in his range. Oh, but it was the 9. But we survive. Yep. Survive a scare. And yes, King Jack suited is a 4-bet against aggro 3 better on 6 max. Going to start slow here. Just a B75 will do to set up for a shove. But if he shoves there, yep, if he raise here, I'm blocking his king, so that's not, might not be a good thing. Maybe in there with some more bad news for us. But I'm not going to fold. It's tight. I'm not going to fold. Yep. Interesting stuff. There is a diamond draw. Shoving the rest is might be a little bit. Okay, let's do it. Jacks, queens. I don't see a world where we're folding here, but he's not really aggressive. Oh, this gentleman might have been on a diamond draw. We're not going to ISO this guy. It's too tight. I don't want to call either. Okay. Gentleman is the kind to have queens in there. 4, 5 still, but I don't think so. And the other pair of jacks. We really need to be concerned about a 4 here. Slow played aces and kings. And we're going to ask for the rest. Aces, kings, queens, jack. Tens will be good. And nope. Didn't have any of those. I don't see myself. This is a range bet, but he's playing 44-7. But we're going to stay on the range bet size. Squeezing table 2. Yep. Just a mean. Piece of vulgar. He's putting it on my board. Oh. When I say my board, I have more ace king than him. And nonetheless, he puts it. $3.5 is too much appealing. I'm staying on this. We want a heart or a jack. I don't think I'm going to bluff 3 streets against the 13-13, even though he's only in there with 10 hands. And I'm not going to show down his jack. I have his queen and his king to beat. If he has... Yep, okay. You can have that, sir. But I had a job to do. With no spades and 3 people, I'm going to check. I don't know if I have the room to shove here. But this is not designed for... I block this. I'm shoving this. I block the flush. This is my board with an ace and a king. And I am not inclined. You want to hero call, my friend. We'll see you later tonight. I just need his name. Just need his name. Be sure. Table 2 might be interesting because I have a bluff catching job to do now, but no need. Tempting to overbet on table 4 and even tempting to shove. Going for a check call on 5. Just a feel that might be the loser. Not anymore, I think. I really want him to have his 4. That was a gutsy call from this guy for me on. I correctly guess wasn't the bet maximized to extract the most value. Called me with second pair and really low kicker. But we're good. We can take it. Count. All right, we're taking the lead on table 4. Question is, do we overbet just to B83? We went for the overbet because we have a job to do, not on this hand, but later. Preparing everybody for the overbet, fixing it with B83. And he donks it. He donks it. We're just going to call and see if the boards comply for me to steal in the end. Yep. If everybody is getting into my business, it's going to be hard. He's after a flush draw, this guy. And here you have a bet on the turn. And voila! Disappear. or they pay. When I have value, looks the same. It has to be the same. Just remain open from the low jack. Yes, this is the low jack. Not his board. So going to put this, even though his range should be a little bit stronger, and I'm not going to continue the charade here. Terrible card. Not good. No, not bluffing this. I'm not bluffing a card that helped him more than me. Even though he has a really aggressive one when soft flop. But we'll see you later tonight. Okay. No spade on the first table. Question is, do we raise here? The answer was no. Now the answer is asking for the rest, or asking for we got him, sir. Just checking it down on table one. Tight, we're going B75 nonetheless. On 2 Broadway. He has a lot of aces to defend though. Might be an interesting second barrel here, because we are going for the limit play. I don't know what the limit play is. It's just buying the river. Not a big secret. With a showdown value hand. If he's on a flush draw that we beat with ace queen, we just check it down. On the river. Interesting, I'm too going for it. And he shove on us. Not going to do much here. Jack 10 of clubs, we beat, but nope. So I need to end the NL10 series and start the NL25. Maybe Tuesday next week. And we're going for a stupid bluff with no blockers on table 4. So we're a little bit too aggressive. We need to calm down. Against a guy with a 2.1 4-bet range, we're not going to do anything here. Jack is too much connected with the rest. But yep, job. That's the job. Kind of hungry now. Weird. Yeah. There is an old statistical thing here to extrapolate. I love the 3 pairing here. So king, queen, we block. Queen, jack, got there. It's good with tens. He's aggressive. High roll. Bet sizing checks out for value. A little bit small. All right, sir, you can go through the gates. I'm not going to check your papers this time. So here, this is an all the way. We don't care if he calls. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. This is all the way. The ace is helping. Oh, no, not this. 26 behind. So, oh, he's not going to be happy about this. What is he doing with his jack though? Table 4. Okay. We're barreling into 2 people twice. Bunch of small stacks and a big one. And for whatever reason, I'm losing against this guy. I have to check our statistic 1-to-1. We're going B75, even though he's near 0. $54.11 on table 4. The question is, do we re-raise? Is raising 37.1. This is, he should have done this with strong aces 3. So we're going for the 4-bet all the way. Yes, friend, don't do this to me. You're not ready. And yep, you know what's coming. Congrats. We're a little bit deep. And we're blocking the spade. So we're going to rethink our lives on the check call. Yep. So 10 jack, king 10, king jack. But there is no way I'm folding. It's too aggressive for that. Yes, sir. We got him, sir. We got him. You have no business in there with queen 10 off, friend. And be lucky it was a spade. Oh, value betting or not on 4. Tempting. We're blocking this. Yeah, we're blocking the flush slightly. He didn't take the lead. Yes, we're going for it. Oh, it trips. The trips. He wasn't full, but 50 big blinds in this. This is the second or third day in a row that I'm paying trips 5s with ace 5s beating me. And I know it. It's the most dangerous trip presence on board. Raising the donk. Nine jack is in there. Should we be afraid? Yep. We're going to ask for the rest, my friend. Going to ask for your papers, the rest of your money, your resume, everything. Way too aggressive. You can get away with this in NL10, but this won't fly past NL50. Everybody and their mother are going to play back at us. Queen Jack is in there now, blocking this. Jack 7, we're going to slow down. So Jack 7, I'm not a believer, but I'm blocking Jack. So now we have pairing 10-9, pairing 10-9. Bet sizing checks out. On my need day, I'm just flooding here, but we're not too deep. Let's go. Nines should have been a 3-bet pre-flop. And he called us. He did call us. Let's check. Oh my god. King 8. He had the trips. We got him, sir. Yeah. I was pointing to the 3-bet range of this gentleman. And we're going to barrel into 2 people on table 2. The delay C bet. Now, the question is this gentleman holding a set of 9s? So we're going B83 because 7 is slightly not in my religion for a showdown. And there was a draw, a club draw too. A club draw too. So I'm too aggressive. This is not the way. This is not the way. It's too tight. Can pass the gate. I went deep in the tournament yesterday, but I didn't record. Finished in the top 70 out of 1000. We're going for the nitty check back here. In theory, this is the play. And we're going to risk the overbet. The open raise. Okay, just, yeah. Since the open raise, it's more likely to have a nice. Okay. I'm going to risk elimination of the tournament. But it went well. this is a check on table 1. But not going for the full GTO solution, not checking till the end. Good turn, table 2. Jacks is not in there. 3s are. So just adding this. So interesting stuff. Let's check the bet sizing. Bet sizing say we are not too heavy. Unless you want to go with the trap out of position, but no, so I don't want to ISO with a small stack in there. This is embarrassing when the short stack shove and you have to fold after an ISO. We're closing in on 45 minutes. I don't remember if I called 1 hour today, but certainly I'm heading for a light day. Whoa, interesting on table 4. 1 overcard the back door, but yep, that's bad. 1.3 on odds. That's very bad. Going for the crazy B75 into 2 people. They shouldn't have 10s and queens, so get out of my way. More risk of raises. And now we're going for the clairvoyant bet. And the clairvoyant result of this is I'm in bad shape. I don't see this guy raising on the draw for the last heart and make it big on ace king. You can have the road. Sorry I bothered you. Slightly wide 30-22. Have no info on his 4-bet range, so yep, I'm not going to barrel this. We have the ace of diamonds. We love the ace of diamonds. This case. But this is bad because we have a pair board. So I can shoving into jacks in there. And I'm going for the silly small blind call. And now this is going to be a nightmare on 170 big blind. And we're going to immediately raise this. And rethink our life if he's shoving. But it decide no. This is way too much aggression. Being too aggressive. I need to see a specialist. Please raise. Please. Please. 02. Re-raise before me. Oh, we're going for the GTO solution. We love the pair board, but we are not going B75. So we have a decision on table one. We have two pair, but I'm inclined to bet and fold to a re-raise and have some smaller two pair calling me. Yes, I know I'm good like that. It is a bad play, careful. In theory, this is a check back. I have to check. But still betting, and only really good player will have me not have a 7 in my hands coming from early position, and they will be right. And this gentleman will have if I check here, tempted to steal now. Really tempted to steal, but let's not. Let's not. With a spade, and we're going for the overbet. And we're shoving this. A low queen, of course, will do the job. Going to call us. A low queen will be in trouble finding a call. That's what I meant. And his queen, king, queen. So 50 minutes. We're going to respect the fact that this gentleman is more optimalish than most. But if he leads here, we're going nowhere. So A6 will have us in bad shape. We're taking the lead now. Hoping for a 9. Is a 9 or a 4 better? Is the kind of quiz like there is a little bit more people in this channel. I love my red lines to be flat, not like today. This is way too much aggression. It's not balanced. I shouldn't care about balance when no one can exploit, but the Andy stories are for all to see, not just the guys playing in the pool right now. And this is domination land. And go. You can go. Interesting stuff coming for the cutoff. And we're kind of deep. Let's threaten them with I have aces. Sorry. And see what checks out from this guy first. Seriously considering bluffing this. And that may not even be a bluff. Yep. Going to do it. I'm getting cold here. Only 2 cards in the deck. Will save my hand. Yep. We're not going to do anything like the young ones say today. I prefer this in French. Tu vas rien faire. That's the case. Not going to do shit. So, yeah, tempted still. No, this is a tempting barrel. And a stupid bluff on table 1. But just for B83. Okay, the clairvoyant bet. He did call me with a king high on this board. Sir, please. No, I'm aggressive, but come on. I'm insulted. This is an insult. I think Eric Seidel did this on a tournament a few years back. Something silly like that. And I was amazed because this is not Seidel, a Seidel thing. This is not a Seidel thing. We're going for the check back here. No need to inflate this. Now, I don't know if I have to raise this or just going to call it. Yes, I know I'm an 8, I'm bad, but sometimes the old NEAT, the early 2000 is still in me. I think I was playing 28-18, not even the infamous 22-18. I can still check. Of course, some guy who decided I don't have an ace is going crazy. But I'm not going for this price with third pair calling him. In defense, don't apply to third pair, almost no kicker. But interesting hand, I will check it. Second pair would have been a discussion, but there was only 12 big blinds in the pot. No. So gentlemen, I'm going, and ladies, I'm going to leave you with this, the VOD. We have a good red line, but too much aggression. Nothing to be proud. A slightly winning session for 45 minutes. See you tomorrow.